my hair. I had a shower today. Hang on. I had a shower today and I didn't even bother brushing it until like 10 minutes ago. So it's up in its ponytail and my bangs need trimming. So, hi. You know why I'm here doing a live tea break? Because I've had a day. For 2023, and I'm in between live streams. So I thought, well, you know what? My day has just totally gone bonkers. Let me just pop my chat out here. My days kind of went bonkers from the get-go, and I tried to make a video for y'all today. I'm canning ground beef. How he fixed my kitchen drawer. That's a video, by the way, because remember the bottom fell out of it. How he fixed my kitchen drawer. And we fixed my dishwasher. Another video. And I was going to put some ground beef for canning today. And how he said, don't can it all. I said, no. I like to have a pantry pull option if I want to put toppings on a pizza or in a taco or in a casserole or in a quick spaghetti, right? I'll say hi to everybody in a minute. I'm just giving everybody time to get in. And so I thought, well, I'll just I weighed the beef. The beef is, I'm getting more than a pound a package. I'm getting close to 1.5 pounds. Not quite 1.5 pounds, just under. Like 1.33 pounds is what I'm getting. So I got my dishwasher working, got my kitchen drawer fixed. My kitchen looks normal again, almost. And I'm doing a video for y'all. I'm making my canned ground beef, and damn if I can't find my 10-pound weight. Now, I have 3 10-pound canning weights because I have 3 canners. And I even have an old canner that I don't use anymore. And so here I am, it's vented a steady stream of steam for 10 minutes, and the timer is going to go off in 2 minutes. And I can't find my canning weight. So I had to shut the whole thing down. The reason I couldn't find my canning weight is because you remember my son cleaned my kitchen for me. So he doesn't remember misplacing them, but they were never, I went through my pantry. I went through my drawers. I went through my, the boxes, the little wooden boxes I have of KitchenAid parts and meat grinder parts and all that stuff. And I couldn't find a damn thing. Wasn't until I pulled out the toaster that I found one tucked in a corner nobody saw. And I was like, hallelujah. Had to take the canning lid off, add more water, put it back on, bring it back up to steam, about that steady stream of steam. And now it's on and supper's in the oven. Yes, my canner is on now. So supper's in the oven, and I have done no editing today. So this is actually our half-acre homesteads video for tomorrow. Let me pop out the participants. I won't get you all, but I will get in a few. Charles Bauer, EJ, Gina Pounds, International, 789 Cat, Joni. The way I see it, he said, you just can't win it. KB Canner, hey, darling. The chat is jumping here. Lacey Black, Linda Bopp, Lori M, Melody Ray, Minnesota Farmer's Wife, Mama Dukes, Recycled Homestead, Rosie Slade, Sandra Moore, Sandy Hauser, Sherry Nate, Sylvia G, Tina Elliott, and that's as far as I can see. Let me go back to the live chat. There we go. There you are. I'm going to make apple better because I have a lot of applesauce. I have a lot of applesauce, and I've got a lot of frozen bananas. So I think, those loaf pans that I made the banana bread in, I think I'm going to make like a massive quantity. But I'm going to do 1 loaf of banana bread and 1 loaf of, well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see, won't ya? Because one thing I know about fruit breads, they all cook pretty much the same length, whether it's zucchini bread or banana bread. You know what I mean? Hey, Janet, how's it going? Julia Johnson McGee. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Georgia's Garden Girl. Can you make applesauce cake? Of course I can. Of course I can. See, just, I was just like, I couldn't find my thing. I shut my canner down. Now my kitchen's a mess because I've torn it apart looking for my 10-pound canning weight. I'll have it all put back together. But I had my kitchen nice and, tidy. All the dishes were done and caught up and put away before I went to bed. So when I got up today, my kitchen was ready for work till I couldn't find my 10-pound weight. One of those days that makes you want to dive face first into a box of chocolates. I love pumpkin bread. What do you mean? Oh, pumpkin bread. Yeah. I had to take my brother downtown today. It's been a long day. How you doing, Willows? Hey, Melody Ray. No, I couldn't see anybody. Nobody was there. There was nobody there. So that's, hopefully tomorrow will be better. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. My mom would make that cake all the time, but I would call it John Boy's cake. Applesauce cake from the homecoming. Mama, can I go too? No, cutting down trees is men's work. Besides, I need you to help me make my applesauce cake. Let Erin. She's such a prissy butt anyway. How many times have I seen that movie? Oh, my plants. Hey, EJ, my plants are doing... You got an American canner for Christmas that has no gasket. Well, there you go, right? It doesn't need a gasket. That's the whole point of the All-American pressure canner. I had 2 of them, gave them away. They were given to me, but I'm one of those people. It would still be sitting in my pantry because I still have 3 canners that function. So I gave them away. I was watching and talking, but you couldn't see me. Oh, my plant starts. Thanks, EJ. Do you want to see? They're coming up again. There's more coming up. Let's go have a look. I'm going to put my hand over this so I don't make you seasick. Oi! There we go. Remember I said I had to replant my onions? They're starting to come up. How happy my cabbages look. I got marigolds coming up. This is cumin. All my little Manitoba tomatoes are now going to have to be transplanted. Oh, I get my hand out of there. It's going autofocus. There's the little Manitoba tomatoes, and there's the ones I transplanted. There is, I do believe, that is cilantro coming up. The only thing not coming up is parsley and, what are you? Rosemary. So there's my hollyhocks, nothing yet. But see, I even had a little tomato plant. So yeah, I'll show you a quick other set of plants there, just real quick. You really can't see them because, well, they're under pink lights, right? But, So there we go. Let's go back. Oh, yeah, and look, I'm going to be transplanting my peppers because they're in second leaf, and I haven't, I'm not going to do a video on that. There's my celery, and I thought it was looking really sparse, but I think that's close to 2 beds there. And I'm going to have to do at least 3 beds of cabbage this year. Bounty. Thank you. All right, let's go back into the office. Because I couldn't see the chat while I was in there. Or out there. What do you mean cilantro seeds like wildfire? You mean it goes to seed? Hi, Mary. Ola Wafimi? Can't find celery seeds anywhere. Really? Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I had to fix my lighting there. I've been trying, but now I would need a computer. Okay, I'm going to move the chat over because I've got the camera or the phone right in front of it. I've been trying, but now I need a new computer because mine's almost 14 years old. Plus, I would like to get a freeze dryer, and I'm on SSI. So, what is SSI? Social Security benefits? So it takes a long time. Yeah. Yeah. Hit EJ, hit George's Garden Girl up. She has a bunch of celery seeds, I believe we're talking about. Celery seeds here are not easy to find. They're really not. I always order them. I never see them in seed displays. Oh, and how is that? A fast way to germinate carrot seeds. How's that, Willows? Like, do you soak them? I was thinking of doing them in the paper towel like I did last year, but some of them wouldn't grow through the paper. So I think I'm going to use, this is going to sound crazy, but I have a ton of these really long papers for my medicinal stuff. And I no longer roll them that big. And when I say I have a ton, I mean I have a ton. So what I think I'm going to do, disability, okay. What I think I'm going to do is Social Security income. Thank you, Celeste. Is I'm going to do the carrot seeds in those. I'm going to lay them all out, and I'm going to stick the glue to each end so that it makes one long row like. And then I'm going to moisten, I'm going to put them in a baggie with them wet. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Toilet paper. That's the problem. Toilet paper, the toilet paper I have is also from Costco. It's also Kirkland brand, and it's plugging my septic. So the guy was right. The septic guy was right. Oh, Papa's home. Daddy's home. Excuse me. Was there any mail, darling? I'm on live. So don't come in here naked or nothing. Hey, Doris. I did that with my parsnips last year. I used paper towel, and the paper towel was too thick, and I'm wondering if this is going to have a hard time breaking down too. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Hey, Mama Four Boys. Have Howie pick up a cheap package of toilet paper at the store. No, honey, Vincent. Hey, Vincent Pellegrino. No, sneezing doesn't mean you're going to kiss a fool. That's when your nose is itchy. But then I guess a sneeze is a nose itch, isn't it? Excuse me. So I hear there's a huge cold front coming in. I think he went out to get firewood. I'm not allergic to Papa. How? Oh, yeah, he's out bringing in firewood. And I hear there's a big cold front coming in. I bow to your superior meteorological wisdom. Hey, well, we got enough wood. We just don't have to keep the house as hot as you like it. He cooks me out. Arizona is getting a wind advisory. We're getting cold advisory, like cold warnings. Deep freezes like 40 below. It's Canada weather. Everybody, ooh, 40 below. 40 below Celsius and 40 below Fahrenheit are pretty much the same temperature. Just lay the seeds on wet paper towel. Don't cover them with paper towel. Just a lid. No. Oh, you mean you germinate? Oh. So are you saying to lay them in a shallow, like Rubbermaid tub or something, like a shallow Rubbermaid tub, lay strips in, lay the carrot seeds on them, and then water them and then kind of germinate them. Yeah, we got some snow today. We got some snow squalls today, but it's, it's the deep freeze. The snow stops and the deep freeze comes. In case no one has said it, celery seed seasoning does germinate and grow. Yes, it does, but it doesn't grow into celery. Most celery seed is grown, it's like a little shrub. Like it's a little, it's bushy. It's almost like parsley. And that is what you would get. You wouldn't get the nice tall Utah celery or anything like that. No, don't do it. I tried it. Didn't work. So, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could grow some and use it like celery leaf seasoning. That would work, but you won't get stalks of celery growing celery seed from your spice cabinet. Was there any mail? Can I have it? No. Why? Okay. King, the fire should be going. Okay. He's out the door. He can't hear me. Kingston is getting bad weather if we get it. Freezing rain, 20 centimeters if we get it. Kingston's only 3 hours from here, eh? Like, to me, that's just a, good stretch of the truck's legs. I get mine up by adding milk to my planting material. Really? Just wet a paper towel under the seeds and they will germinate. Don't cover with water. Just a wet paper towel. So how long does it take them to germinate? And what part of the germination process do you put them in the ground? Because I don't know how fast carrot. I haven't grown carrots since I was 14. So, and then Angie and Dee Dee and Vanessa and Maria went into my garden and ripped up all my carrots and took off down the road eating them. Buggers, eh? But at least they knew what real food was, right? Hey, Minette, how's it going? Hey. I've got a whole concoction going. I've been saving coffee grounds and eggshells and some tea bags. And Howie says I'm not allowed to dry them on the wood stove anymore because the coffee grounds and the eggs together really stink. But I have a just like a funnel aluminum jello mold that I just keep throwing all my eggshells in. 4 weeks to germinate. So when do you put them in the ground? When do you put them in the ground? I saw TP with a little flower and then put them in that way. They are spaced nicely. Hey, Angela, I was just telling everybody how you, Maria, and Dee Dee and Vanessa stole all my carrots out of my first garden at Dad's in Apsley, and you took off down the road laughing, eating my carrots. 2 leaves. So that's when you plant them? Episode sock. Okay, you got 2 true leaves. See, I was taught that root vegetables don't like to be transplanted. So I think what I will do is I will put them on moistened paper towel and leave them moist for a few days before I plant. And that's as comfortable as I'm going to get. No, this is when I add milk powder. Hi, yellow bird, a pie and banana tree. Yellow bird, you sit all alone like me. Did your lady... Sorry. Julia Johnson McGee, I love it. Celery tastes a little stronger, but is great for soup sandwiches, egg salad, and for drying as celery powder. Tolerated my hot desert temps. Oh, that's awesome.
So you found more of your shakers?
I found 1.
There's 3 of them on there.
No, those are 2 15-pound ones.
Oh.
What is this?
No idea. What are you buying now?
I didn't buy anything. I have no idea. I got a parcel and a card. And somebody wants to give me $5,000 at 19%. We're not going to do that. Okay, so let's open the parcel. Oh, I just happen to have. I can't read who it's from. I think it's from New York. Elms Falls? Glens Falls? Everyone says hi, Howie. Ooh, butter spreaders. I hope there's a note in here. Oh, nice. You got to let me cross your palm with silver. It's going to cut our love in two. Oops. Gracie, there's nothing here for you. Gracie seems to think that something in here is for her. So there's 3 butter knives. Oh, nice. German steel. I got more knives than God's got ideas, but I can always use more. Thank you. I can't read the name. O'Neill? Lavelle? Gracie, awesome. Thank you. These are really good when your butter is cold and you can serrate it and then bring it back up. Somebody is wanting her attention. Come here. You got my attention. Come on. Come on. What have you been Have you disemboweled another toy? Have you? Gracie. Fine, go away. Okay, honey. She automatically thinks that there's like bubble wrap or something. And this is from Moe's. Somebody see Moe's. Oh, look! Look it! My goodness! Look at Gracie! Do you want a treat? Can I have a kiss? You gotta give me a kiss. If you want a treat, you gotta give me a kiss. All right, say please. Say please. Say please. Oh, good job. Very delicate and quiet. Now bugger off. We'll see Daddy. Sorry, folks. I'm all over the place. This is not usually the place that I live stream. Oh my gosh. Thanks for all you do for all of us. You rock. For Valentine's Day, I bought you a big box of chocolates. Now, didn't I just say I had a day that made me want to dive face first into a box of chocolates? This is just as good. They were really delicious. These radish seeds are from the Ukraine. Hope you enjoy. Big kisses and back scrubs to Gracie. And big hugs and love. So we got Easter egg radishes. Oh, I'm going to have to grow some just for fun. Celery. Scotia tomatoes. Red cherry tomatoes. And marketplace cucumbers. Wow. You know what? I just might grow some cucumbers this year. Not for canning, but thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. I got some really cool Valentine's Day cards. Seriously. Seriously. I'm a lucky gal. I'm a lucky gal. So I had my talk with my grandson yesterday. Hey, Mr. Photobomb. I know presents. Hang on a second. Just spent £25 on assorted root veg and salads. Well, I think I'm gonna I might grow some cucumbers this year, just for this for slicing. You know what I mean, for eating, because I'm now, you know that the days are getting longer again, and my body's starting to want raw, zucchini noodles and stir fry veg and big honkin' salads. That's what my body's crave. I'm starting to crave it. Not really bad, but I'm going shopping this weekend, and I'm gonna get. I'm if I can afford it. Depends on the prices. I don't mean if I can't afford it. I mean, depending on the prices, I wanna get a ton of fresh veg in. Would love to see you can pickles. Oh no, I don't think these are canning. I've got so many videos on canning pickles, honey. You just go and search Our Half Acre Homestead pickles in the search bar. Put Our Half Acre Homestead pickles, and it'll give you every video I've ever made on pickles. You bought 3 greenhouses. Awesome. I want more sleep. Did not get to hibernate this year. Yeah, I hibernated for almost a day. And that was, well, I actually hibernated in November when I was really sick with the superfood. I got a packet of seeds I had mailed out returned to me. Post office said no such street. Apologies, Shelley Pierce. My hubby loves Armenian cukes. I can't stand them, but last year I pickled a few, and they pickle fabulous. Stay crunchy after 6 months on the shelf as dills. Wow. Did you have to soak them in alum and ice water like I do with other ones? I've been craving salad too. That's why I had to get some the other night and ate 3 of them. I just, do you remember back in the summer? Like, I've put on my winter weight, which is 10 pounds. And I lost some when I was sick, but I'm back up. My winter weight's back up to, I'm up 12 pounds. I was yesterday, up 12 pounds. And that's all of a sudden I start craving fresh fruit, mostly. I'm craving big crunchy apples and solid juicy grapes. And that means watermelons right around the corner. Do you still do the rebounder? I haven't gotten back to it yet. I've hurt myself in a couple of places. Going to the symphony, I racked my knee up pretty good. And I've been trying to get my house in order for the season of growing babies, right? So I've had to rearrange things. And of course, tomorrow morning, I'm going to spend cleaning my kitchen again. So anyway, I have to buzz off because I've got to dish up dinner, it's not a video, but it's a nice big meatloaf. I made those packages of hamburger that we got from the butcher, we got the side of beef. I weighed them. They're like 1 pound, 6 ounces, which means they're like 1.33 pounds. I told you they were bigger than I thought. So you'll see the canning video and how I broke them down. You received some pot seeds in the mail. So did I. I hibernated in January, but was also grieving for the loss of my mom in November. Oh, Tina LaBelle, I'm so sorry. Lucky girl, Terry. Yeah. Hey, Michelle, how are you, darling? I love fresh veggies, but I'm in the process of having gastric bypass, so the system... So they no fresh veggies after surgery, mostly just protein. Yeah. Fluids. And always, always, always have a bottle of water to hand and sip, 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 because take it from me. I've had gastric bypass years and years ago. If you get dehydrated, you can't swallow enough liquid to bring you back. So always, always, always be sipping on a bottle of water. Okay? Yes, so I made I had 1 thick slice of my carrot bread left. I made bread. Oh, that's another thing. Meatloaf. So I took some large flake oatmeal and some powdered egg and the last slice of carrot bread. See, putting vitamins into your bread's a good idea. And then I made a nice big meatloaf, so Howie has lunch meat tomorrow as well. But I drained a jar of potatoes, and I put that water in the fridge for making bread later this week, because I make bread about every 3 days. And from now on, when it comes to maybe not turnips, but like carrots or beans, or maybe even, I don't know. Anyway, but I'm going to save my vegetable waters for soups and starting breads, because you think about it, when you can a vegetable in water, like it's in liquid, right? That liquid gets a lot of the nutrients from the vegetable because it cooks in it. That's why the carrot water is kind of orange. And I just made bread this week, and I didn't do a video, but I used the carrot water and the potato water of supper. I poured them off, and then I used them in starting my bread. So that's what I'm doing from now on. Well, I'm glad, Tina. I'm glad. Rest sounds exactly what you need. Water with you at all times, and stay away from sweets, or you will sugar dump, and it is not a pleasant experience. Okay? Try not to, get yourself used to aspartame products or anything like that. But, and stay away from Carnation instant breakfasts and stuff. Maybe an Ensure or a Boost a day will help you get your, but they're mostly fats and sugars, eh? You're better off to make your own liquid green juice, like I was doing on Life with the Wolfies, and sipping on one of those throughout the day along with your water, because it's loaded with nutrients. And you make sure you strain it to get all the fiber out, so that it, it's liquid, but it's liquid nutrients, right? I saw to use rice water on my scalp at work. My hair is coming out. Oh, cool. What makes dark rye bread dark? Molasses and coffee. All right. I love you guys. You're not going to get a video tomorrow because I didn't have time to finish it today and then edit it. And I've still got 2 Life with the Wolfies videos to edit, 1 reading channel to edit, 1 cooking with cannabis at Rumble to edit. And I want to do a Rumble about, attention spans, places like TikTok, even YouTube Shorts. They're trying to get us to shorten our attention span so that we'll forget easier. That, you know what I mean? Like, for instance, the pandemic, right? There's a lot of things happened during the pandemic that people just have forgotten. So, I mean, we don't want to shorten our attention span. We want to be able to sit back and watch a half-hour video or an hour and a half movie. They started the attention span thing, with making movies an hour and a half long. They make them an hour and a half long so that they can fit commercials in them and put them on, they can broadcast them for 2 hours. If before that, you go see The Godfather, you had to go through intermission, man. You'll see Fiddler on the Roof. There was an intermission, right? That people learn to appreciate things instead of, I want instant gratification right now. Folks, I have left TikTok. I do the occasional short on YouTube only to let you know that, what the weather's like and stuff like that. Or if I see something funny, right? Like Howie digging out the race car. But I no longer do TikTok because they stole my channel and blocked me from it. And it's still running out there somewhere. I no longer do Instagram because it's owned by Mark Zuckerberg. Right? So I'm getting away from the fascist social medias. I still do Facebook, but I'm not there. I just post videos there and come in and say hi now and again. Right? So I'm going to let you go. We've been on here for 35 minutes, and I'm pretty sure there's some people with numb bums. Well, you know what? At this point, everything's run by China. Are you kidding? They're already saying that China interfered with our last election so that Trudeau would stay in. It's all, guys, let me give you a nickel's worth of free information. Okay? Nothing, Joe. I just lost my 10-pound canning weights today, and I couldn't get my job done, so I'm saying hi, and it's been one of those days. I don't want to see the movie Phantom of the Opera. It's one of those things that I heard played all the time. Phantom of the Opera and Cats. And two things I never want to see, only because I was bombarded by the music from people. So, yeah, more plants are coming up. And I'm canning hamburger. And what else is going on? Yeah, I got a lot of things to, I'm going to be doing more Rumble videos on cooking with cannabis and Let's Talk, right? So things are moving, but it just so happens that I was supposed to take the day off. Just nobody told me. Now I got to go clean up my kitchen, turn off my canner, and serve up dinner. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And you can expect a video on Thursday. All right? Mwah. God bless.